inventory. Got some garbo to sell. It's possible the toll war is actually better. Yeah, significantly better. Got a whole bunch of potions of resist heat we can sell some of. Like maybe 8 of them. And then keep a few on hand. I like to start building up a couple in the house though, just for Smaug later. So I don't want to sell every single one that passes through our hands. Okay, we have plenty of recall. Alright, I wanted to leave some scrolls in our house. Just to reduce our inventory weight a bit, because our strength hasn't been high enough to really deal with it. Okay, that'll help. Our dex is lightly drained, but that's okay. And that inscription I just quickly put on the ring will alert me when it's recharged. Okay, level 13 is pretty low for a character that's done all these quests and opened these dungeons. Not that we've done that much yet, but it just goes to show you that being a demigod of Zeus is slow going, though we do have excellent HP for our level, for a non-warrior class. So we could do the Angband 12 quest, but that's possibly, well, yeah, let's do it. There is a chance that we'll get an invisible monster, but because I have Iron Man quests on, we will still be able to basically leave the level and come back. Alright, we don't want friggin' iron spikes. I don't care about those. No, I don't want to drop Beam of Light. No, definitely not. Especially not in a room full of Snagas. That's just a scruffy, yeah, okay it is. Are any of you guys hit? No. Some light damage. Yeah, slaughter. Yay. Yellow mold mix-up, we can probably burn an 8. Oh right, yellow molds aren't actually vulnerable to that. Okay, well. Some auto-destruction going on. No, I don't want 28 iron spikes. Why? What's causing it to pick up? Oh, let's find out. By the rule items, but we have iron bang spikes before that. Or maybe I just have a plural. Maybe it should be iron spike. There we go. Gloves identical to what we were already wearing, I think. Okay, a little bit awkward that the worms are exploding in there. Just making sure it's an ordinary pile of silver and not creeping copper. Okay. Okay, I think we got the worm infestation under control, fortunately. There we go. A dice boosted sling of velocity. Don't really want to melee that dork in the corner. Okay, we survived. Despite, in some points, our best efforts to not survive. Cool. Culverins are really irritating at range. Fortunately, we didn't have to deal with it at range. What game do you think you're playing anyways? Pick up the Warhammer, I guess, even though they're super heavy. Okay, auto-destroyed it. That handles that. Very unlikely that there's just a single cave orc, and indeed we do find that we have a pack on our hands. Alright, let's wake everything in this room up with a light. Yeah, damn. Quite a few things in this room, actually. Can we not pull anything here? Okay. I don't really think we should go down to that floor, then. There's no reason to fight that floor. There's some okay XP, but we're not a... We just have to burn too much on it. It's a large room. So it opens you up to turns where you take a chunk damage. Okay, I don't really care about a Naga bursting in. Don't really want to go melee that death sword. So, we don't really have enough charges of magic missile, and I don't want to blow up the magic missile wand. So I'm just gonna leave the level. We don't need to worry about him. Filthy Rag is enchanted. Whoa, wolves, those are actually usually pretty good experience when they first show up. This ring of free action and warning has definitely been handy. Alright, so our quest is the variant maintainer. Let's see if he's close. He's sort of close. We might be able to take him with this level, though. I really don't like fighting Servants of Glocky. I think I'm actually just going to do the other room, specifically because of that. Abortion, please. Fuck. Let's detect what monsters are near. Okay, let's just try resting on the floor. No, he's here. Okay. Let's heal up. This is not going well. We might actually lose here. Let's try not to, though. Let's quaff speed, quaff curing. Use it to dig a little way out. Okay. We are still on high speed, so we can probably take the portion, maybe? Maybe I should just quaff critical. And serious. Yeah. Use what's left of our speed potion to try to fight this idiot. There, we ran out of speed on that turn, so alright, I am going to use a cure critical now on the hunting hawk. I got the wanted corpse of the abortion. Good. Yeah, that's what I thought. Most of this is garbage. I don't really want to fight the variant maintainer though, right this second. Let's, yes, reset recall depth so that we don't recall into his floor. I do want to fight the variant maintainer at this stage in the game, more or less. It's just I had enough stuff in my inventory that there was no reason to fight him at that exact moment. Even though none of it's really good stuff, it's just we had one solid tilt to him, and that was enough. Let's see, can we get trap detection? No. Okay, let's recall back to Angband Dungeon and try to get him this time. Dark Elven Mage is a little irritating. Let's actually beeline for him, despite these novice Minecrafters. Now that rat thing is actually pretty bad. Let's there we go. Had to spend 2 cure critical, but we did just restock a bunch. Ooh, Clone Monster is actually handy for some things in this game. A lot of them are sort of cheesy, but I don't need to do 555 zone cheesing to it's still useful for cloning worms sometimes, although again, I haven't actually done that much, but this is a demigod of Zeus, so we're going to need a ridiculous amount of experience points for this character. These are white wolves, right? Yeah. Let's just quickly detect. Cast a frostbolt that destroyed a potion of heat. Okay. So variant maintainer is not super close. I think he's a little to the east, if I read that correctly. Yeah, he is stuck around the corner. So let's rest here. Alright, actually let's rest up here now. Now that he's at the room. Yeah, again, I was debating with myself whether I should have fought him there or not. Like in the room, but on the stair, or at the choke point of the doorway, but potentially get blocked off from the stair by his summon. I think I made the right choice, even though it meant that we couldn't ultimately actually complete that fight. Let's see if we can find another downstairs and try again. Yeah. Where is he? He's not actually close. Okay. This is a gazer, which is a kind of motherfucker, but it's okay. Using the old attack in place while confused trick makes it a bit less dangerous. You're still more reasonably likely to attack in the intended direction when you're confused, more than any other direction, so. Let's attack doors. Okay, doors this way. Let's not get cut off from our stairwell. It's always bad. Is that a culverin? It is a fucking culverin. I don't want to fight in front of a culverin, really. I do want to know what that staff is, but not so much that I want to fight in front of a culverin. Because they just launch a lot of arrows. Or they can. He hadn't for most of that fight. Near the end he did, while we were escaping, but... Okay, we want to find yet another downstair. Because we really want to engage the variant maintainer in a good situation. Not just, like, randomly. Although, let's see. If we go down here... Yeah. That's what I thought. Don't want to do that. Okay, let's go up a level, down a level. Light the room. Here we go. Got various monsters about, but we do not actually see the variant maintainer close to us. Novice paladins, those are always a little annoying, because they curse your gear. But they're not bad, it's just, you know, PosChengband things. We can upgrade our cap a bit. Oh, those boots, not cap, I guess. Harpy, I think you spawned. I don't think I saw you there earlier. Well, let's see if anyone's... Wait. Oh, right, we were on the wrong floor. Okay. Variant maintainer is here. Don't think we'll wake up that dragon so easily, so... This is kind of what we want. I'm just holding control and attacking in his direction, hopefully to get him. And we got it. I guess we'll raise strength again. Alright, we got, I think, all the items. Nice. So let's recall to town. Nice. Iron Helm of Knowledge. Does it have an activation? No. Broad Spear of Kill Orc. Nice. That actually is nice. Because we're going to want to do Orc Cave soon. Anything else going on in the inventory? I guess we can drop the Elvish Waybread to save us a lot. Drop a bunch of potions so that we don't feel bad about abandoning them on the floor later because we'll have backups. Although potions are... By potions I meant flasks of oil. But those are so cheap that maybe I shouldn't even have to do that. But so 32 base damage or 38 damage, but more against orcs. Seems like a strict upgrade, no? Time to sell the tall war. And we might want to teleport back to the other town, to Morvant soon. But I'm not really feeling rushed to do that. Level 15. I think maybe I will make another cut. I think this one's a little shorter than the others maybe, but we'll see.